Hello there, fellow farmers, and welcome back to the 1 Acre challenge on Black River. This will be one of the very last episodes, probably 2 or 3 more episodes, so I'm going to try and cram as much as I can in here. The reason is that it is today, as of the recording and the release of this video, it is 6 days, if I'm not mistaken, if my maths isn't failing me, which very often it does, from the release of Farming Simulator 25. Oh man, I'm so excited. Quickly catch you up on what's going on. We've obviously fertilized the field here, so this is growing, and we'll probably be able to cut this in the next month. Nah, 2 months, probably 2 months. We've got some sheep, and they are almost at reproduction and puberty here, so that's pretty good. So we're gonna have 30 in this pen very soon, and then this will still be a while off. We got to give them some. Actually, they're pretty good for water. Not too worried about that right now. Food-wise, they are obviously good. They're still using the round bales. So what we might do, we cut this grass again before the end of the series, we might bale it and sell it. That is obviously ready to sell, but we essentially need to wait. It's on the way up. We're at what, I think 308. Yeah, 308. So sell it a little bit later. That'll be good. And yeah. For now, we're going to cut all of these trees down because I want to see if I can get to a point where I can start, well, buy the last couple of stuff I need. Which is, we own those, we own the tractor, we own the baler, need a trailer, and we need a water trailer as well, which I believe I got rid of. Yes. So I need to buy that. And I think, for the most part, that is it. A fertilizer would be handy, but it's not the end of the world. We can still function without that. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna cut down all of the trees now. I'm not gonna show you all of it because you've seen me do this multiple times and you're probably a bit sick of it, to be honest. So I will be moving through this pretty quick, and I will only be showing you no, don't fall that way, maybe the highlights, not even the highlights really, just showing you the start and the finish. But I wanted to quickly have a chat with you guys before we go. I wanted to thank you all for... Because they're so close, isn't it? I wanted to thank you all for the support on the channel. It's been absolutely amazing this last year. And as we're coming to the end of the year, I'm just kind of reflecting a little bit on where we've been and how far we've come as a channel. And honestly, it's blown my mind. The longer form videos you guys have really supported, and these as well, the series, the 1 Acre Challenge series, you've really supported amazingly as well, and I'm super grateful, and I owe a lot to you all, and I will forever be grateful for just supporting the channel, watching, liking, commenting, and I think holding the Farming Simulator community to a high standard, or at a high standard, if you know what I mean. So many communities, I run another channel, and so many other communities are so, I want to say aggressive, so sensitive or volatile. I'm not really sure how to say it, but it's constant belittling and constant negativeness in comments, and you guys have absolutely smashed it. Sure, there are the occasional one here and there, but for the most part, 95%, if not 99% of comments are just supportive, just lovely people just saying how they enjoy the video or giving me advice on how to do things. And you know, none of it's like, oh, you're a terrible farmer, you don't know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing, and that is very evident. And I don't think I do, at least make it out to know that I'm doing, or to make it out to look like I know what I'm doing. But you know, there's no need to say that. And the Farming Simulator community has genuinely made me believe in humanity again. It's weird. I know it's a small thing, but I wanted to thank you all so much. It can get quite draining as a content creator. It can get quite draining if you're making content, putting some effort into it, whether it's 30 minutes or 3 hours. It doesn't really matter, but you know, you put some effort into making a video and it just gets belittled. And honestly, that doesn't happen on with you guys. Well, I don't know whether that's just farming simulator, or whether somehow I've managed to attract just the good people in the world. So thank you all so much. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I'm very grateful, and it means a lot, and it definitely gives me a little bit of hope for the world. So thank you so much. But yeah, I'm gonna get cutting, get all of this stuff done. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm gonna get this all cut and all moved so that we can, yeah, sell it and hopefully make some money. I'm gonna do it all on the truck again because I ain't got a trailer, unfortunately. But it'll be cool. I'll sell you. I'll sell you. I'll probably show you all of the every time I sell it, not the whole thing every time, as in, you know, all of this. So I will see you guys afterwards. All right, first load. Here we are. We're gonna loosen that off. I believe this is probably the best truck in the world. It is absolutely insane. $4,000 there. That's pretty. That's okay. It's about two full trees there. So we're looking at maybe $12,000 to $16,000, which should be enough to buy at least some of it. We might not be able to buy the big trailer, but don't really need the big trailer. If it's only filling the trailers every, you know, 2 or 3 months, then it's not really necessary. So I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, that was about I think 2 trees, and we've got another 4 here. No, 5 here. Okay, cool. All right, cool. That's good. That's good. Good. Oh, that was close. All right, here we are for load number 2. $5,000. All right, cool. That was a little bit more than 2 trees, but the next bit I think has got more wood than what we just had. So we'll see. Whoa, on 2 wheels. All right, this is the last load. Let's get out. Oh, wait, not wait. The logs were gonna fall on me then. And $14,000 is what we've got. That is not a lot. It's not as much as I thought and hoped. That's pretty close. It's pretty close. I think I said $15,000 or $16,000. So it's not too bad. But yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more, because the trailer we need to buy, which technically speaking, we don't desperately need that trailer because we can load the wool on here. We can load wool pallets on here. So technically speaking, we would be able to still function with just the truck. I feel like that's a cop-out. So I'm not necessarily a fan of that idea, but that is realistic, I guess. We could do that. So let's have a quick look. No sales whatsoever. The sales have been absolutely useless for us. But yeah, so what I'm looking at is this one here. This one could potentially be good as well. That with the truck could be good. That would mean we can do, you know, load a little bit more. Make it a bale trailer. That way we could load quite a lot. So I'm thinking we're going to do that. And then we have to buy a water trailer, which I believe is in here. So another 3. So we could buy the big one. I don't know if it's needed, you know? Kind of feel like, maybe we don't need that. We should be able to just do all of it with this. I'll have to do a lot more work, as in get to fill it. But to be honest, I think that makes sense to do that. And again, to do this, which that's what I'm gonna do. Right, is there? Yeah, just that one. Okay, we're gonna buy that, and we've got 2 trailers. That is pretty cool. We've got the fertilizer still, this one here, which we do want to get rid of. But for now, I think I'm just gonna go grab me trailer. All right, start that up, close that. Maybe a roller instead of the fertilizer. We kind of have to have the fertilizer. It's not the end of the world. If I can't get everything done before FS25 release, then it's not the end of the world. I can still you know, either continue it or we just call it there and start focusing on FS25. That guy's going to take forever. I just hit a cone. But I would have liked to get, you know, most of it done. My ideal would have been if I had the time to record an episode per day. But with my daughter, with Haley, having been on half term for the last 2 weeks, that didn't get to happen. Didn't have the time to record because I had her and I had to look after her. That trailer is so small, but it's fine. It's fine. I wonder, can we get? No. All right. Well, gonna have to be 2 trips then. But yeah, so that is unfortunately life. You know, can't just have all the time in the world to do all this stuff. But it's okay. It's okay. Over time, she will get. Sounds bad, but she'll get to a point where, you know, if I tell her I've got to work and she's got to be quiet, she'll be quiet. For the most part, it doesn't bother me because I like having her there. I am rushing like crazy. I need to calm down. But for the most part, it doesn't bother me. I love having her there, and it's always funny and all. But very often, it's also just her complaining rather than, you know, just chilling or chatting, or even joining in on the game. That has happened before. Some of you would have seen that, but very often it's just her. I want this, I want that, I want to watch this show, I want to watch that show, I don't want to watch this show anymore, which is normal for a 3-year-old, but it's not very conducive to good quality content, you know. So, whoa, don't go too deep. Whoa, cool, drifted it in. I'll fill that quickly. Look at that drift, that was sick. So yeah, and I do want to make as good a content as possible, and obviously I make mistakes editing sometimes, and this is probably a bad idea to blame her, but sometimes this is why. Sometimes I'm editing and she's in the room and distracting me or talking to me or, you know, asking me to change the TV channel for her, etc., which I am very, very lucky that I can be there on a day-to-day basis and I can see her and spend time with her every day. But at the same time, it does cause a little bit of a disruption when I'm editing, etc. So yeah, you would have seen some errors, some voice notes I would have sent because I you know, try and get as much done while editing or recording. So and sometimes this stuff is missed. Just, you know, life happens. Anyway, righto, that's a lot of talk for no particular reason. We're gonna go grab the next trailer. I'm not gonna do anything with it yet. Probably could have waited on that, but it's all right. We have it now. And although it's not a big trailer, that with the truck is going to be enough to move the wool pallets, because it's only going to be, you know, a couple pallets every year. Not going to be crazy amounts, at least at the start. And as the sheep become more and more, you know, that will become more, but then we'll also have the money to buy more. So it's not the end of the world. Oh man, doesn't work on the truck. Okay, I think we're gonna get rid of it then, and maybe buy the other one. All right, so I've put us back to where we were before we bought that trailer. Oh, why am I turning the engine off? Which puts us at 11,456. Let me have a quick look here. I'm kind of thinking that we might... Oof, so close. Look at that. That is just ridiculous. We can potentially, if we wanted to... We've got essentially 2 options. One, we wait, which isn't the end of the world, and it's definitely not a bad idea. But one, we wait and we sell our silage, or we wait and we sell the wool that we've got. But that is literally at its lowest possible price, so definitely not doing that. Silage, however, is going up. So if we wait maybe another month, we'll be able to buy, you know, sell the silage and then buy the trailer. Whoa! Trailer outright. Whoop. Okay then. Driving like an absolute maniac today because I've got to go pick up Haley in 45 minutes and I'm hoping to get this edited and uploaded before then so that this video can go live this afternoon. So apologies for my rush, and I have no idea what the edit's going to be like. I'm going to try and make it, you know, smooth and entertaining, etc., but yeah, I am trying to calm down. All right, so I think we're gonna go to bed. I'm gonna rest and get to a month where we can sell the silage. I think that's gonna be the next the best next option, or the next best option, however you want to say that. Because there's nothing else we can really do on here. It looks so barren and empty again with all the trees gone. The sheep are... Yep, the sheep. The sheep are super happy. Water is 1,500 liters, so that's full. And this one's full as well. So we can... Yeah, actually, that trailer was the right buy. I don't think we need any more than that. Because it's going to take, you know, every 3 or 4 months we'll only have to fill that up. So that's very good. All right, let's go to sleep. Okie dokie, we are back. Obviously, I did not account for the fact that we are still leasing a piece of equipment and also the property expenditure. But that's okay. That's okay. We've got a little bit more wool over here. Let's have a quick look at the prices. Silage-wise, that is going up. That is going well up there. So that was November, December, January. Oh, that's November. December, January will be a little bit higher. So that is definitely worth the wait. Wool-wise, that should be going up as well, but it's still way off of where it should be, so we're definitely going to wait with that as well. Let's have a quick look at the sheep. What's going on here? They should be... Oh, we've got sheep where they've reproduced, and they're reproducing again. So just after, or just before... Oh, I don't know, actually. It should be just before they reproduce. We should sell these. That is very cool. Very cool. We've got, you know, 30 sheep in that one now. So, happy days. All right. So, next up, I think we're just going to go to sleep again until the point where we can sell the silage, to be honest. So, let's go to sleep. Okay. And obviously, we've lost a little bit more. And this is now ready to harvest. This is in a good place, ready to harvest. It is getting dark because of the winter. Got a full pallet, 1, 2, and another full one here. Oh, almost another full. Well, that with that one is a full one. That's very good. Very good. I don't know if this one's actually doing anything. I don't know. I don't know. Let's have a look. And they are reproducing very quickly. These guys are reproducing as well now. So the wool is going to start ticking up really, really, really quickly. Obviously, that also does mean that they're going to use a lot more water and food. But we're still very good in that sense. And then wool, that's gone. It's gone up, but it's on the way down. And ooh, that is very good price. Very, very good price. We're gonna do that right now. We're gonna. Oh, actually, that was pretty close. That's pretty close, I believe. And this here is the biogas plant. Yeah, so it's very close. All right, we're gonna load the silage. We should be able to fit all 3 bales. I feel like we've done that before. Put all the silage on here. And then I need to open it up. And get rid of this. And then that means we can buy the trailer, which means we've got everything we need. Then it's just essentially seeing how much money we can make in a year with the sheep and the wool. Essentially, that will be the final episode, which will most likely be for Friday. If I can get to record that this afternoon. Oh, that is terrible loading skills there. I guess if it's that bad, it's not loading skills, it's just loading attempts. Anyway, all right. Typical dad jokes there for you. All right. Oh. Okay, a little bit further forward. Whoa, not that much. There we go. Bang on. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, let's put on the straps. I had to really think about my words there because that does not sound good. Right, so we're looking at about $3,000, maybe $4,000, which will put us over that 11,500 mark to buy the next trailer, or the actual trailer, which again we don't need. We don't desperately need it. So I might keep it and use that to see how far we can get in the because we'll need to lease a baler / wrapper as well. We'll probably do that. Yeah, we'll lease a baler / wrapper because that'll give us silage bales, which we can then sell. And because we've got enough bales, small bales, in the shed, we have no need to use the grass that we've got on the field to feed our sheep. Definitely not. I think we've got, I mean, we could, theoretically speaking, if we wanted to, could maybe wait another harvest. So cut that, load it, bale it, etc., put it in there. And then the next one, or the next 5, you know, we can just bale and sell. And bale, wrap, and sell. It's further on, I believe. So that is an option. We could do that instead of, you know, baling it now. But at the same time, I do kind of like the idea of making the money now. But I don't know. We'll see. Oh, this is going to be a sharp turn. Don't roll. Thank ya. But we'll see. All right, I'll see you guys then. Alrighty, we are here, and it should start just ticking away. Should just start taking it. Maybe I need to do that. Yep, there we go. And $3,600. So not as much, again, not as much as I hoped, but it's all right. It's gone now, and that wasn't too bad of a price, to be honest. That was about 3,500, or no, 3,000, well, about 34, 300, no, 300, oh my word, I'm struggling. $340 per bale, per 1,000 liters, apologies. Geez, I'm really struggling. Anyway, it is, yeah, it's good. We can buy the trailer now, which means we can actually know. I'm so torn with what I'm gonna do. I'm so torn. I don't know why saying it that way, but yeah, I think I might have to just take a little bit and think about it. I don't want to rush buying the trailer and then, you know, wanting to lease a baler with a wrapper and then not being able to do that because I don't have the money for it. Or I don't want to do that, and then you're like, oh man, I should have had the trailer. But I feel like we could get probably 4 full wool bales on this without much problem. So I feel like that should be okay. We don't need the trailer for that. And then, yeah, it's just about, do I want to cut the grass and keep it? Do I want to sell the grass? I don't know. Currently, we're nearly 14,000, so we're nearly, I don't know, 15, well, we're about 13%, 14% towards making that $100,000 before we end the series. Probably not going to make the $100,000. I mean, I'd be very surprised if we do, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't know if that's going to be possible with the time constraint. And to be honest, I also don't necessarily know if it's that important. I would like to, because that's what we say we're going to do. And I think that would be good. Oh, why am I putting my indicator on? But we are here, and essentially now just got to cut the grass and decide what to do when I cut the grass and get that done with.